Welcome to our YouTube channel, Pahadi Chemistry Classes, OSR Academy. From last few lectures, we are discussing about the different types of functional groups in organic compounds. In previous lecture, we have already discussed about the aldehyde group and carboxyl group. Now, we are again going to discuss the same aldehyde group and carboxyl group. Also, we are going to discuss ketonic or oxo or carbonyl functional group. Now, consider this is aldehyde or formyl group. When this aldehyde or formyl group is attached to the alkyl group, we get corresponding aldehyde. For hydrogen, we also get aldehyde. For methyl group, it is again aldehyde. For ethyl group, it is again aldehyde. For N-propyl group, it is again aldehyde. For isopropyl group, it is aldehyde. In this fashion, different aldehydes can be presented. Now, for writing the common name of such compounds, we already discussed in previous lecture how to write the common names of aldehydes, carboxylic acids, cyanides, acyl chlorides, esters, etc. Now, for that, we will write from our previous lecture. For that, we will write acid. For that, we will write propion. For that, we will write butene. This is all we have discussed in previous lecture. And for that, we will write isobutene. It is butene, but we will write it as isobutene because of the presence of methyl group on the second carbon atom. Now, friends, this is for CH3C acid, C2H5C propion, C3H7C butene, and for that we will write isobutene. Now, all these prefixes are followed by aldehyde. So, it is formaldehyde, it will be acid aldehyde, it will be propion aldehyde, it will be a butyl aldehyde, it will be an isobutane aldehyde. In similar fashion, the common names of different types of aldehydes can be written up to caproaldehyde. For example, if C5H11 is attached to carbon atom and double bonded oxygen or triple bonded nitrogen is present, the name of such compound will start from capro and therefore it will be a caproaldehyde in common cysteine. The common names are possible up to the possibility of alkyl group and different types of prefixes. After that, the common names are not possible. Now, before going to discuss about ketone, we consider the ketonic functional group. This is ketonic functional group, keto or oxo or carbonyl group. When this group combines with the carbonyl group or keto group combines with hydroxyl group, we take car from carbonyl and oxyl from hydroxyl. Therefore, the newly formed group is carboxyl group. The newly formed group is carboxyl group. It is represented as C double bond OH. And when this carboxyl group is placed on an alkyl group or it is attached to the alkyl group, we get the compound known as carboxylic acid. And for hydrogen, yes, it will be a form from previous lecture, formic acid. It is acetic acid. Next one will be, propionic acid. Next one will be butyric acid. Next, valeric acid. And then again, caproic acid. Other higher carboxylic acids are also possible, like palmitic acid, stearic acid, linoleic acid. All the common names of carboxylic acids are given from their natural sources, that is from the source in which they obtain in nature. For this, the natural source is Formica, red ants. From red ants, this acid is obtained, therefore it is called as formic acid from Formica. From vinegar, that is from acetum, this acid is obtained, therefore it is acetic acid. This is the first fatty acid of this series. This acid dissolves in water, this acid dissolves in water. After acetic acid, all other members of carboxylic acid family floats on water or does not dissolve in water. Therefore, it is the first fatty acid of this series, and therefore it gets a name propionic acid from propionum, that is pro-fat, or first fatty acid of this series. Similarly, the next one is butyric acid. It gets its name from butyrum, that is butter. Okay, next one is valeric acid. This acid get its name from valerian. This acid is present in the roots of valerian plant. Therefore, it gets a common name valeric acid. And this acid has common name caproic acid. And this acid is present in capar milk or goat milk. Therefore, this acid gets its name caproic acid. This is all about carboxylic acid, and this is all about the aldehyde. Now, for ketones, the functional group is ketonic group or oxo group or carbonyl group. When this ketonic or oxo or carbonyl group is attached to two alkyl groups on its two side length, the ketone is formed. For example, yes, both alkyl groups are methyl. If both alkyl groups are ethyl, if different types of alkyl groups are present, in this also different types of alkyl groups are present, and the common names of these compounds are written from the name of alkyl groups. Here it is 2-methyl group, therefore it is dimethyl ketone in common system. All the IUPAC names of all compounds we are going to discuss in our further lecture. Here we are only discussing the common names and functional group. The IUPAC name will be discussed later. Okay. This will be diethyl ketone because of the presence of 2-ethyl group. Now, in this compound we have to follow the alphabetical order for writing the common name, and we have the alphabetical order as BAM. B for butyl, E for ethyl, M for methyl, and P for propyl. This all comes from alphabetical order. So in this case, which type of alkyl groups are present? Ethyl and methyl. Here it is, E comes first, then M. Therefore, this will be ethyl, methyl, yes, followed by ketone. So this compound is ethyl methyl ketone. Now, in this case, E for ethyl and P for propyl. Then which will come first? Yes, ethyl will come first. Then we will follow it by propyl, and then it will finally followed by ketone. So the compound name is ethyl. Yes, and if the propyl group is N-propyl or isopropyl, in this case it is N-propyl. So ethyl, N-propyl ketone. So friends, we are discussing about the different types of functional groups, different types of compounds which are very important in organic chemistry. For that, we have given a different types of small tricks to name that compounds. In further lecture, we will discuss about the IUPAC names, and then finally after completing the total basic we will go to our next topic, that is chapters in organic chemistry. Okay friends, thank you.